Welcome to SF Commercial Property Conversations with Bruce Bean, where Bay Area investments meet expert insights. Get ready to unlock the strategies of commercial real estate success.
So today we have Ivan Prochko with us, and Ivan, you're currently with Marcus and Millichap, but you've taken a very interesting route to get there through Idaho and New York City and into Europe. So I'd love to hear this rather wild story of how you got into commercial real estate.
Sure. Yeah. So I was working as a fashion celebrity photographer. Went to school, as I'd mentioned, originally on a wrestling scholarship. I got hurt. I left. I got involved in the fashion photography world in New York, and I was working doing that from about 1998 to 2005. I was able to actually live in Europe for a couple of years. Lived in Milan for a bit. Lived in Madrid for a bit, and when I returned to New York about 2005, things had started to go digital, and there was less and less work, and I had more and more idle time, which I've never been a fan of. And
Right?
so I was like, okay, what should I do? And I had a very close friend in Los Angeles that was a successful developer who had a partner in New York, and I always asked him for different advices. And I was like, well, what do you think? You think I should get my real estate license? Do you think I would be any good at it? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. I think you should get your license. Why don't you get some experience under your belt first, and then you could work with me and my partner in New York. They developed a lot of Soho, Tribeca, the old loft, cast iron loft conversions in that area.
What nice.
And
yeah.
so, that's how I got involved in real estate originally.
Yeah. And then you're in LA now, right?
I am. I'm back and forth, LA and Utah. Most of the time I'm spending in the Century City office in Los Angeles. So I basically was in New York until 2016, moved back out to California. I didn't have my degree at the time, and I was interested in really doing, through working with this developer in Soho, I was really what had piqued my interest. I'm like, I don't really want to sell residential apartments anymore. What am I gonna do? And so I ended up moving to Orange County. Like, you know what? I've got a little bit of time now. I could just finish up my degree now and kind of reroute my trajectory and something that I'm more interested in real estate wise. And so went and got my finance and real estate degree from Cal State Fullerton, and then jumped in immediately to the USC MRED program, which is considered one of the top four programs in the country.
Right.
I figured while I was back in school, I might as well scoot through that and do that, and really just helped me to, I wasn't sure which avenue I wanted to go. I thought I probably wanted to go into the investment side of, maybe into acquisitions or something like that.
Right.
But going through that program, they really help you kind of figure that out. And I did quite a bit of retail leasing in New York in the past. I knew I liked retail. I didn't want to do leasing. But they were kind of helped me, guide me that way, put me in touch with some teams that could help facilitate that. And that's actually where I met my team that I'm working at Marcus now. One of the guys that I went to school with had a close family friend, and that was starting a team at Marcus doing mainly shopping centers. We do a broad range of retail, but my focus is primarily shopping centers.
Right.
Primarily in Southern California, but we do have a few deals right now. I've got a deal up in Vallejo that we're representing, and then I have another one in Sacramento. So, but primarily Inland Empire, Southern California, San Diego County. So that's what we do.
Oh, retail's pretty hot right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's been doing better. I think the last, especially shopping centers, the smaller box um, retail shopping centers, not the ones with the big box, big lots and Rite Aid and stuff like that. That have been really not doing great.
Yeah.
Some of the dollar stores and stuff like that, but a lot of what we have are the smaller, 1,000 square foot, 2,000 square foot shops or neighborhood centers serving the local community. And yeah, huge demand this year. It's really, we have one in Escondido right now. It's just ton of interest. Um, you know, Multiple offers. We already have that with an escrow. So yeah, I mean, all things considered, being that the market it's been a little sluggish the
Yeah.
last few years, but all things considered, yeah, it's depending on what it is, retail is doing pretty well.
So I'm curious, is someone in your team doing a lot of cold calling, and how are you bringing in these centers?
Well, with Marcus, I think everybody on our team is doing a substantial amount of cold calling. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, and that's one thing that's kind of crazy. I look back at my experience in New York, and I didn't really. I'm like, oh, I cold called, but not like that. But yeah, I'm talking to probably I don't know, I make like 350 calls a week, talking to my contacts are probably 50, 60 contacts a week of
Yeah.
decision makers. So yeah, that's we're definitely hitting the phones hard.
Yeah, it's part of the process, and
Yeah,
Marcus is very good at it.
yeah, yeah. They're really known for that. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, and then they get out there and they get the listings, and it all works out very nicely. And you have
Yeah,
a whole cadre of buyers out there also.
yep,
So,
yeah. And you're really able to get dug into your market and yeah. So I mean, I basically touch everybody in my market once a quarter at least.
mhm.
If it's somebody that's a more warm type lead, I might be touching them every couple weeks or once a month, depends. But
So,
yeah,
so are you calling buyers on the other side also, telling them about what's available?
yeah, simultaneously. So today, we have a new listing in El Cajon that first thing we do, we roll it out on our platform, and then we've got like 30,000 direct investors that we email it to, and then I'm hitting the phones, rooftop calling, and El Cajon, letting everybody know about the deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where you find buyers, people that are in exchanges, and then if they're not looking to buy, maybe they're looking to sell. So
Yeah.
vice versa.
Yeah.
Yep,
It's both sides of the equation, so to
yep,
speak. So
yep, absolutely.
very lively approach to doing things. So
Yeah,
are you up early and working late? How's this all working?
yeah. I, I don't know if I think guys that come into this business and they think they can't that they can just work a 9 to 5 job. It's not really happening if you want to be successful.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I'm up at 5. I'm in early, and then I'll be here until I don't like crazy late, but like 6:37
Yeah.
usually.
Uh, Too bad.
Just yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So
and
try to sleep somewhere in there.
if
But
you got deals pending, you
yeah,
be on
yeah,
top of things over the weekend or whatever it takes.
yeah, absolutely. Working weekends. I usually use the weekends to organize my week ahead. I do my seller reports on the weekends. I do underwriting. I push all of that stuff
Yeah.
mostly to weekends or after hours. Yeah.
Does Marcus use Salesforce, or what do they use a CRM? How do they work that side of the equation?
Yeah. So we do internally use Salesforce.
Yeah.
Our team was using Salesforce for a while, and we really love it. We found something else that we like better, and
Oh,
so they were workable with us to use that instead. So, but yeah, I mean, I know the company does spend quite a bit of money on Salesforce.
yeah.
Um, Yeah.
Well, sure they have a national account, but yeah, that's interesting that you switched off. Can I ask which one you switched off to?
Sure. Yeah, it's called Unreal.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unreal. Yeah.
Unreal?
Unreal. Yeah, it's a newer, actually recently, I think we switched about 2 months ago.
Okay.
I've been super happy so far. It's integrates kind of some different things um, uh, like Land Vision would with title search. So you can search title, you can simultaneously look at the map and parcels, and then you can import lists. So everything's like super organized with different lists on different calling areas. It's really user friendly.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's been great so far. My team loves it. So
So how many people are in your group?
how many are in my group now? It's one, two, one, two, three, I think we have six agents, and then a dedicated marketing uh, person, a dedicated analyst,
Oh, wow.
and yeah, we had more. We had,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
but
they rotate in and out and
yeah,
down and
yeah, it,
yeah,
it, it, yeah, and we have those are the ones that have really everybody that's on our team now is have been good producers, and they've been there for a while, so seasoned guys.
that's
Um,
great.
and then the two leads on my team are, been in the business, 25 years, one of them. And then Ara, I think, has been in the business like 20 years. So a lot of experience.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it's a great team.
So what's your crystal ball saying about the future? Any ideas what's going on out there?
Yeah. What's happening in the future? I think, I mean, if I knew exactly what was going on in the future, I could certainly capitalize on that. I think it's been it's been a long, like, it's kind of a weird downturn the last 2 or 3 years,
Yeah,
but with interest rates and you know but it feels like it's finally going the other way. It feels like we've been bouncing off the bottom for a little bit. Buyers are starting, again, with retail, with these strip centers, they want to transact. Interest rates, as the Fed has been lowering some interest rates, it's kind of like the 10-year Treasury has been up and down, but it's
right.
been on a slow down trajectory, which is positive. So I think we're in the start of a new cycle. Um, come out the end of out from the end of this into next year uh, I should get better and better, I think. Last cycle was a really long cycle.
Mm.
Interesting to see if it'll run that far, that long again. But I'm excited. I mean, I went through 2008, 2009, and the
I,
guys that came out the other end of that,
yeah.
it was like gangbusters because more than half of the agents were gone. Only the really good ones were
I re-
still around, and
yeah, right.
yeah, so yeah, we made pretty good money. So I'm excited about that.
So are you finding mostly cash buyers these days still, or are loans starting to percolate through the system?
No, I've the we've been able to get financing on most of our deals. We have an in-house capital markets team that has actually been great. They financed the last, what, three centers that we've sold. So yeah, there's definitely financing out there.
Yeah.
Right now with the government shutdown, I've got a deal that's SBA loan that
Ah,
I don't know. We'll see. That might take a little
SBA
longer
loans
than,
right now. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
So we'll
yeah.
see how that goes. But yeah,
That's
they're lending, and like I said, rates are coming down. So um,
Well, so is your SBA buyer just kind of in hold right now, waiting? Hopefully the shutdown will get turned around and then that'll open up again.
Yeah, they're in the beginning of their process. They're still in their DD period, so
Oh,
we have time. So hopefully that'll open up. We're talking to our capital markets team about some other potential avenues that they might have if it takes too long. So,
yeah.
but
Find
yeah,
some
hopefully it's not too much
short-term
longer.
deal or whatever to
What's up?
try and find some short-term loan for a while.
Yeah, they might have some other avenues. I'm not sure what those would be. We just talked about it this morning. Supposed
Yeah.
to kind of circle back and see if that is necessary. Right?
Yeah. Well, hopefully not, but it could go for a while. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. It seems like it's going longer and longer every time now, right?
Boy. Yeah.
Yeah,
This one could last a while, but anyway, hopefully they'll figure something out soon so that at least the SBA side of it gets loosened up. So
yeah.
see what happens with that. So that's so mostly focused on smaller kind of neighborhood shopping centers, kind of all over California, primarily Southern California.
Yeah, I mean, again, retail in general, but primarily focused on shopping centers, smaller to mid-size. Anywhere from, we sold a 50,000 square footer in June, so anywhere from like 5 to 50,000 square feet, most of them that we're selling, and then we're throwing a few drugstores or this or that into the mix as well.
So are you doing some triple net stuff?
Yeah, I've got some triple net stuff, some vacant box like the Rite Aids that went vacant. I had one in Hammond that we recently sold. I've got another one on the market now. So yeah, Walgreens triple net we recently sold. So a few of those as well.
Buying those empty boxes, people that think they can fill them up again?
Well, the Rite Aid, they're buying them at a pretty steep discount, which is really sad. I mean, those these owners. I mean, they were paid 6 cap, 5.5 cap for those deals, and they would like huge rents. So I know the one that we sold, I don't know how long ago, maybe 6 months ago, they had bought it for $6.5 million. They were going into foreclosure, sold it for 3.3 just because we had to do it. Yeah.
Just get out.
And there are people, it was like a local discount store that bought it, wanted to be in the area.
Oh, right.
This just depends. There's people that'll redevelop those, and if the price is right, makes sense.
Yeah. It's always a price that works. So just got to figure it out. Well, that's interesting. Well, if somebody has a retail center or is looking for a retail center, where can they find you, Ivan?
We'd love to hear from them. You can either call me. I'm always available on my cell.
Okay.
Do you want the number?
Yes, please.
310-913-5921. Or you can email me at Marcus and Millichap at Ivan, Ivan, period, Prochko, P as in Paul, ROCHKO, at Marcus, MARCUS, MILLICHAP.com.
Ivan Prochko.
Or you can always find me on LinkedIn, Ivan Prochko.
Very easy place to find you. Yeah. Well, I look forward to talking to you again maybe next spring, because I think things are going to be in a little different world by that time. I'm not sure which way it's going to go, but hopefully in the positive direction that it's headed now.
Yeah, but we hope, right?
Yeah, exactly. Keep those fingers crossed. Well,
I'd love to reconvene with you in the spring, Bruce. I appreciate the time.
Let's do it. All right. Talk to you soon.
That's a wrap on today's journey through the SF commercial real estate scene. Ready to share your story? Visit sfcommercialconversations.com/guest. Your insights could lead the next conversation.